Hi. Hey. Hi. Hello. Uh, I literally streamed yesterday, and I'm back again today to stream some more. We finished the Before the Shadow prologue, and it turns out that there's no very direct tie-in from the Before the Shadow prologue into the first volume of the main epic questline. So what we're doing is we're going into the Unwanted Guest prologue, which is, it starts at level 15 and I'm level 32. So we're gonna smash right through it. We're gonna get through it as quickly as possible. My goal is only really to spend time reading the dialogue and then just run through all the activity. That said, I have a habit of taking a long time talking about the dialogue, so I'll try and curb that habit to the best of my ability. And in the meantime, we are just gonna get started. I also changed my camera settings and also the I don't know how to word it. I went from full screen to windowed so that hopefully people can finally hear my OBS alerts. I'm completely new to this. I'm just barely over a month into streaming, so I'm not entirely sure how it works, but we're just gonna jump right in. And if the sound doesn't work again, then the sound doesn't work again, and I figure out a new potential solution. Hello to whoever's watching. This should be relatively chill. I don't know if you can hear in the background the sound of another keyboard and mouse, but my husband and his friends are playing Valheim, which I love. They've been non-stop playing it for several days now, to the point where it's effectively his second love at the moment, as video games are wont to be for people. Hello, Marigold. So, yeah, if you hear that in the background, that's what they're up to, but he's being very, very kind and has been willing to be silent and only talk to his friends over chat. Where do we need to go? We are gathering lilies on behalf of Tom Bombadil so that he'll help us. And I'm so overleveled that nothing is going to attack me. Let's see. Oh, I totally went the wrong way. Okay. Oh my gosh, a random cabbage. I personally don't think that I would trust cabbages found in the old forest. I'm not entirely certain. Let me actually double check. In regards to finding these lilies from the river, okay. Because it's either going to be searching for them and gathering them, or attacking enemies for them. But of course, it's Tom Bombadil, so there's no surprise that it's a relatively simple and straightforward task. This actually does tie in really beautifully with the actual story in Fellowship of the Ring, where when the hobbits find their way into the old forest. Let's see. I believe I want to go back up this way. When they find their way into the old forest in Fellowship of the Ring, and they start getting like attacked by Old Man Willow, they like sit back against Old Man Willow and rest for a moment, but he puts them to sleep. And then Frodo is the only person who's able to not fully, like, totally pass out and fall asleep. He gets back to his senses and sees that everybody's getting pulled in. Hey, dropping in, taking a break from my old grinding. There's the epic. Oh, hi, Bowtie Bandit. How are you? It goes well. I mean, we are running through the unwanted guest. Unwanted guest? Yeah. Questline just as quickly as possible. But of course, as I run around, I'm talking about the lore because I can't stop myself. As soon as you said that, oh hi, how are you? Sorry, I tried setting up ads for the first time. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about them. It's not necessarily my goal to make money off of this, so I might turn them off. But if they're not annoying, then that's good. If they are annoying, then I'm not gonna bother with them. It's all good. Twitch is a bit of a sticker with ads. Yeah. I mean, you can turn them off. And I've thought about it, but I literally just got affiliate like 4 days ago. So I'm learning and tweaking things as I go. Okay. I'm trying so hard because... Oh, that guy is just literally actively punching the wolf. Oh, yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. So we finished Before the Shadow prologue. However, it doesn't tie in very well with the main quest line, like Volume 1, Book 1 of Fellowship of the Ring. So instead of doing that, because I want the lore, because I live for it, I went back and I'm doing the Unwanted Guest prologue, which is where it ties in all of the other actual tutorial prologues. And so it's all level 15 quests right now, but because of that, I'm hoping I can get through them as quickly as possible. But of course I end up babbling about lore for too long. So I'm gonna try and read the dialogue and then get working on things so I can smash through this and get back into the storyline where I'm actually getting experience. But it has been really fun. The lore is worth it. Okay, Lily's white for the river daughter. Stronger than hobbit folk are you if you outsing Willowman. Not a lily crushed nor leaf bent. Old Tom's a merry fellow, but he knows when it's time for dancing or to go a-whiting. He's found your birds, and none too soon. If you seek them out, then seek them now, unless you wish to sleep beneath green grass. He really does talk in riddles. You would expect them to rhyme, but they don't. Oh, finally quest level 19, that's good enough. They redid tomorrow. Tom Bombadil's voice acting, yes, I agree. The old one was so good. I mean, the thing is, all of the voice acting is good. The old stuff just feels like I like it so much because I know it, you know? But all the new voice actors have been like really very incredible. True, like surprisingly good. Yeah, it's the nostalgia. Absolutely it is. Blackbirds flittered and fluttered, skipping among the branches. They came to rest where the restless walk. Beware the old barrows, they stir when they should be asleeping. Go north up the old path and follow the old barrows road, then south within the barrows wall among the forest eaves. Hey doll, Mary doll, and there you'll find them. Oh, bye! Watch for the Lady Dreary. Now hop along, my hearty. I have to go find him again. He ran away. Okay. So now we go into the Downs. Where's the road for that? Back this way? They changed our toy. Yeah, seriously, that it is that like uncanny thing of like you expect a certain voice because you get so used to playing the same thing over and over again and hearing the same voice. And that really is just like this happened recently to one of my, I think my nephew technically. And by recently I mean a couple years ago, but he had this like favorite toy, and my mother-in-law was smart enough to have a second of that toy, but he lost the original, and then she gave him the new one, and it's like he knew. Like, it's the same, but it's not the same. Same person, different voice. Same toy. But it doesn't have all the scruffs and scratches of the one he knew looked but didn't feel exactly. I could be riding my horse right now. I should be, because I'm probably a bit of a ways away from where I want to go, yeah. And I want to do this fast. But it is good. I mean, I started yesterday, and this series of quests was level 15, and we're already at 19. I say that. I'm on level 32, so I'm way ahead of where I need to be. Going to do the epics again. Oh my god. I mean, yeah, that's me. I would say for where I am at level 32, at least for leveling, not so much for questing. Oh, where am I supposed to go? Did I go past it already? I did. Of course I did. Addict for the Guardian. Oh yeah, that's a good one. At least for leveling, not necessarily looking at questing. For every level, I'd say it has taken just over an hour of gameplay. So I'm at level 32, or I'm sorry, just under an hour of gameplay. I'm at level 32. I would guesstimate I've put somewhere around 25 hours into this character. That said, I have been streaming it. And I talk a lot unnecessarily. Do I have to like walk up to you? There you go. Ooh. Did you think that my pets would not learn? Oh my god, you're so fast. That's rare. Would not learn. Wait, I gotta go back. Oh shoot. Well, it was too fast for me to read all of it. Man, they really sped that one up. No, my beautiful birds. So dead. Currently prepping for X-Pack on Wednesday. I'm going to be grinding for a raid when it drops. That's exciting. Yeah, a lot of people, I think that it's like one of the fun things around this time of year, like the holiday season. People get back into LOTRO a little bit just to max out raiding as much as possible. I don't do raiding personally. But it seems like the popular way. Oh, and they're back already. Okay. Talk to Tom Bombadil back at his house again. Can I just go straight in? Or am I gonna fall off the precipice? I feel like I could survive this. I might break my foot. Ah, we're good. Okay. But yeah, me saying I'm fast tracking the epic quest line, and I'm 20 something odd hours into it. The line path I do for leveling. Beginner spot, yep. Sometimes go quests. Yeah, see, leveling itself, I think, is so much faster than the questing, like the epic quest line. If you just want to level, you can grind levels crazy fast. But if you want to do questing and like get, oh, it just grinded out, yeah, exactly. But if you want to do the quest line, that's when it's like suddenly it takes a long time. You really like the experience itself, especially with like all the random instances and stuff like that, is where it takes forever. But it's so worth it. Oh there, stay a while. Or are you still hurried? Oth run groth, you say. That's a dark place full of dark wights, and you've no need of going. If you must, and I'll not be staying you. Very well, come closer and I'll be telling you. And... wow, this... oh my god, I still have a tarnished dagger. I haven't bothered replacing any of my equipment. Wild. Alright, let's replace that. Can't believe that. Oh, for sure. More questing on the crafting alts. Yeah, that's a good idea. I did a little bit of crafting so far, and I have the 4th crafting ability. So let me see. I've got Tailor, Farmer, Cook, and Forester at the moment, and I'm very happy with that set. Okay, the Great Barrow is not a place for weak hearts or frail limbs. Wicked wights and evil lords make merry in their terror. They've never caught old Tom, and never will they. He's the master. If you be a-going, Tom will take you. Amazing. Travel now. Oh, I didn't reload these out. That's okay. It was probably silly Tom Bombadil sounds. Okay, come now, me hearty. Between the stones is what you look for, the Great Barrow. Careful now, or there your bones will lie until the wights have you dancing. Into the barrows. I love the barrows, actually. I think they're so cool. Oh, that is a good spooky one. I like how, and I only just noticed this, the 2 really tall stones on the side of this are mildly reminiscent of the Nazgul helmets. Dowerans. Not in my town. And I have a deed. Is it another finding deed? It is. Disrupt the EP, yeah. Disturbing those at rest. Okay, follow the Witch King. Just gonna jump right in. I don't think... I'm so high leveled that I think I could just like run through here. Oh, I was gonna say I could run through here and not get attacked, but they're set to attack you. Okay. Forward, down, feels like down. Down feels like the way to go. Ooh, spooky, really far down. Alrighty. And even more down. Off to bed. Oh, well, hey, thank you. I'm glad you stopped in. Have a good rest. Sleep well. I'll see you again at some point. Ooh, skull door. Sick, really cool. I'm absolutely certain I'll see you again. Alright, you've killed my Ben, but you won't kill me. I think I will. I can't be defeated. Are you running away, you coward? Stay back. I don't want to. Skorgrim promised. He said we something. What was that noise? Wow. Is that what just killed him? That is so sad. The dead suffer no intruders. Except me. Follow the Witch King further, I suppose. Deadly Tomb Light. Oh, and the creeping arms. My favorite little creepazoids. guess these guys present some amount of a challenge. Come, Ivar awaits us. Oh. Okay. Hello. Oh, hi. There you are. Watch your weight. Arise, my brothers! Cool. Oh, a creeping arm. Hi. Wow. If you look at their clothes, I think they're elven. Or they were elven, perhaps. Or maybe Dunedain. Okay. A great reward awaits you. Fools, I shall suffer your presence no longer. You have hounded my steps for too long. And now the dead shall take you. Cool. Who the heck is Ivar? Oh. Oh, bellowing barrow white. Not a problem. Thou may come forward. Who is giving me leave, if not the Witch King, who was like, no, stop following me? Good evening. Oh, hello, Old School Troll. How are you? Good evening indeed. Sambrog Whitehand, greetings, fool. Oh, you're the one who told me to come forward. If thou seek an audience, thou may approach. Oh, so cool looking. Good, how are you? I'm doing well. I've got a very, very, very incredibly early day tomorrow, but I wanted to get some playing in. Okay. And I'm trying to smash through the unwanted guest prologue pieces. Okay, well met. My master sends thee greetings. I grant thee the boon of an audience before I kill thee. Thou seemed desirous of certain knowledge, so I will give it thee. For the dead speak not, the white cackles. My master seeks great power for the Dark Lord, but the Dark Lord has more designs than this. The Pale Dwarf shall go to the north and gather an army in the name of Angmar and the Witch King. The Gaunt One, a great power himself, and to whom I owe this form, goes to the east. There, in Agamor, he shall awaken a power that lies sleeping in the waters. With her under his command, the skies will turn to blood and all shall despair. Now thine audience comes to an end, thy death awaits thee. Sick. I think thy death awaits thee, Sambrog. Thou cannot defeat me! I'm doing a good job of it, though. Thou cannot defeat me. Again. What? It cannot be! What cannot be? What, me being more powerful than you? Oh no, Tom Bombadil! That's incredible. What be you thinking, dead man? Vanish into sunlight. Leave your barrows empty. Incredible. Hi, Tom. Was it worth the trouble? Did you learn your lesson? Leave the dead to sleep their dreamless sleep and walk yourself upon the green grass under the sun. I didn't learn my lesson. I think the barrows are so fun. Come now, my merry friends. Warm fire is awaiting.
Saruman the White has become the jailer of Mordor. It was he who orchestrated my capture and imprisoned me atop Orthanc. Why here the Windlord came to my rescue.
Man, it's
and
interesting
saved
when
me from this accursed tower. All would have been lost if Strider
the
hadn't
load times
found
between
Frodo
the
and
instances in the main epic questline don't have a voiceover from Gandalf. Okay, and we're back at Tom Bombadil's house. Who's over here? Oh, am I going insane? Oh, totally missed him. Okay.
Doll, can you hear me singing?
I'm not gonna sing, but I like it when Tom does. Okay, the darkness is behind us in that dank and dreary tomb. We'll make our way back into the light and feel the sun on our faces once more. I think we already technically have. Oh, so these are all light armor. They're all gonna be too low level, aren't they? Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, oh, I didn't read it. I'll go talk to Strider. Oh, I'm sad. I skipped right through that. I didn't realize what I was clicking. Or spacing. I thought I was clicking away from something and I clicked directly on continue. Emily and I did Great Barrel on Saturday and the devs changed the instance. Really enjoyed it. Oh, that's exciting. Yeah, I think the barrels are such a great time. It's fun when you're playing a game like this, having something super spooky. I don't know why I decided to go through the North Downs. I just think it's like a relatively quick way to get back to Bree Town. There's spooky. It actually, it's the same thing that I like about games like Oblivion and Skyrim, when you can just run into those like caves and stuff like that. It feels the same. Okay, we are out of here. Goodbye, Barrow Downs. I hope I see you again. I might not with the main questline, actually. I might not. That's interesting. Oh, but it might take you into, what's it called? South Barrow Downs. Where is it? This place. Whatever that's called. The main questline might take us there, but it might not. It looks like you have the swift travel to Bree. Oh yeah, I do. This is my first time playing a hunter, and I so consistently forget about it. But also, I mean, as a hunter, because this is also something I have not looked into, and in all my years playing Lord of the Rings Online, I have never once played a hunter until this character. Hunter equals taxi. That's a good way to think of it. Oh. Are you loading the area? You are. Okay. My internet is particularly slow right now because my husband is also playing an online game with his friends. Hunter equals taxi is hilarious. I, in all my years, have never played the hunter before. I've played a lot of them. Like, I've even played a mariner already. Which was very interesting and fun. But my favorites have been like Lore Master, Runekeeper, Champion. Those are my top three, I'd say. Oh, there's an ad starting soon. Guys, this is my first time streaming with ads, and if you hate them, I'll turn them off. I've just never done it before. But it says that there's an ad starting soon, so there's your warning. I apologize. I can stop talking, actually. I don't know how this works. Started a mirror there this past weekend. That's very exciting. Wait, what? Oh, Barlaman Butterbur, he's not here. This way? No, this way. No, not this way. Good lord, I'm always getting lost in here. I could look at the map. And everything too. Oh, but yeah. Oh, ad in progress. Well. I'll be quiet then. I'll just do shop stuff. I'll repair my things. I don't know how to handle being a streamer with ads. Another jacket of vigor. 172 armor. Vitality, agility, critical defense. Oh, but maximum morale. Also started my Mariner in Swanfleet and really enjoyed the flow of the story. Ooh. Yeah, I think that the story is really, really cool. I think it's a great time. Does that mean Swanfleet? So you did Before the Shadow, technically? Can you even hear me if you have an ad? I don't know how this works. I should really learn more about this. Yes, you can. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so if you did Swanfleet, does that mean you did the Before the Shadow questline? Is that what that is? Or are doing it? Unless you've already completed it, which would be very impressive. It's so cool. It's so much fun. I think the storyline is incredible. I like a lot of the prologue questlines. I think they're super cool. I love the way that this ties them in together. I wish that the Before the Shadow prologue could be tied into the other prologues rather than just kind of having to like find your way towards the epic questline again. But regardless, I think they're so well written, and obviously I think they're so well written that I've gone back into the tie-in prologue questline so that I can get the story and like feel like we're in it still, you know? Yeah, Before the Shadow. It's so cool. I love it. It's such an interesting story, and I love that they aren't afraid to shy away from, or they don't shy away from, really depressing matters or like dark, sad matters. I was very proud of that. I'm going to equip that. I haven't been looking nearly enough at my inventory, have I? I have a beautiful new bow. And I haven't equipped it. Is this hat better too? No, that's good. Okay. Is this better? It a little bit is. Let's try it out. Yes, I'll bind that to myself, I don't care. Oh, look, I look so awkward! Nothing matches and I have the funkiest little hat. Okay, I'll sell some things. Just so I have space. Hi again. Oh, hi Jaded Sage, how are you? Good to see you, good to hear from you. I'm taking some time to do some quick housekeeping, but we're gonna try and get through as much of the unwanted guest questline as we can in what time I have. Guess what? Oh, what? You said guess what? What am I guessing? Or do you actually want me to guess? Or will you just tell me? Take the rest of those. Okay. Jaded Sage, you can't leave us hanging like that. You're raiding! Oh my god! Hello, everybody! That was beautifully done. For a moment there, I was like, man, Jaded Sage, you're really leaving me hanging there. Hi, everybody. Hello, Doughboy90. Incredible account name. I hope you're well. It's good to see you. It's good to, I love the emotes. Those are fantastic. I just hit 30 followers only a few days ago. I made a few emotes already. Here, I'll show them to you. There's this one, which is a hi. It's so nice to see everyone. There's this one, which is lore time because I'm obsessed with it. Oh, did that even go? Congrats. Oh, thank you. There we go. There's the lore time one. And then I made a LOTRO one, which I actually am not very proud of. That was the first one that I made, and I think I can do much better. So I got those. I'm figuring out how all of that works. They're cute. Thank you. I'm very proud of the hi. Just because it's just a cute little cat saying hi. And yeah, we are at the moment working our way through the epic quest line. We did the Before the Shadow, still figuring it out too. I feel like I'm gonna be figuring it out for a while. There's a lot that I don't understand. But I think I actually did finally get the audio in my stream situation working because I heard the raid alert, which is the first time that I've heard it since trying to get all of that set up. So we're making progress. So I'm fast tracking the epic quest line, and by fast tracking I mean I'm very, very poorly fast tracking. I get so caught up in the dialogue, I get so caught up in the lore. I've been doing this for a minute now, and I only just finished the Before the Shadow prologue. I backtracked. We're doing the Unwanted Guest prologue for the lore to make our way into the main epic questline at volume 1. The lore is really cool. The writing is really cool. All of it's just so fun. And so I just wanted to make our way back there. We are at book 1, chapter 12 of the Unwanted Guest, which is, I feel like, not the worst. I think we're right at the end of that, and then we're gonna make our way into book 2. I think there are 3 books in the main prologue, the tie-in prologue piece. And so I think it's going to be this stream and probably 2 more, and then we'll finally get into the volume 1 of the fellowship portion, which is going to be so fun. So yeah, I'm very dialogue heavy, I'm very lore heavy. I'm not trying hard. I made a point of getting a hunter for the first time. There's so much I don't understand. There's so much that I'll forget gameplay wise, but I'm here lore and dialogue wise and just general atmosphere. So if you guys are chill with it, I'm just gonna get straight in and read the dialogue and continue going. Oh, and we get to talk to Gandalf soon. Okay, we're talking to Barlaam Butterbur. Strider isn't at the Prancing Pony anymore. We were supposed to check in with him, and he said, oh, if I'm not here when you get back, then that means something's happened. And then he wasn't here when we got back. Perfect. Thank you so much, Jaded Sage. Oh, I'm so happy I got a raid again. That's so sweet. Okay, so Barlaam and Butterbur, Strider's gone. Oh, hello there again. I was so busy that I didn't see you, but there's never a moment's peace here, if I may say so. I was so worried that he'd sour my beer for letting Mr. Underhill and his friends go off with that ranger. He who? Oh, well, that would be Mr. Gandalf, of course. They say he's a wizard, or some such. And I'll say there must be something to those tales, for my beer's never been better. He was so pleased. Begging your pardon, but I do run on sometimes. Gandalf said to send anyone looking for Strider up to his room. It's up the stairs just beyond Strider's room. Okay. Oh. I got a stream bot. Chat from a stream bot. But that's whatever. Up the stairs. And to the right. Gandalf's room. Okay.
Why do you disturb me?
Hello, Gandalf. I love how, because of the first-person view, it makes Gandalf seem like he's just barely shorter than you, which I guess maybe he kind of is, which is funny. Okay. You are lost or seek me with intent. By the look in your eyes, I gather the latter, though I also sense you sought another. Strider, perhaps? Then we've both come too late. Our mutual friend has left, bearing with him a terrible burden. I am Gandalf the Grey, a friend of Strider's. If he set you to a task, it could not be much less urgent than his own. Tell me your tale, and I will deliver to him. So Angmar arises. It is grim news, but I'm not surprised. Nevertheless, I cannot turn aside from my own task, for the fate of all Middle-earth hangs upon it. This burden I place upon you in the name of the free peoples of Middle-earth. Hinder the Witch King's plans, if you may. Whether east or north, I bid you good fortune. Farewell.
I need your assistance.
Oh, I didn't read it. Deed bestowed. Did I just click out of that? Oh, I keep doing this thing where I think I'm clicking away and it automatically clicks continue and I miss the dialogue. Makes me upset. But I'm gonna go talk to Saradan at his cabin in the Greenway.
Why do you
And I'm not gonna do Road to the Lonely Mountain. So now we are in book 2, chapter 1. On our way. I hope I'm going the right direction. Goodbye, growling southerner. It might be a minute. Okay, and now that we're outside, we are going near Thornclaw's worksite. Is that what that is? Thornclaw? Thornleys. Goodness, I knew that sounded wrong. Okay. Nighttime in Middle-earth. And I think it's gloaming, yeah. Which is early nighttime. Because I think the sun was setting as we made our way into the Prancing Pony just then. What was I saying earlier? It was something about where we were. Oh, ages ago. I can't believe I get so caught up like this. Ages ago, when I started my stream, Tom Bombadil asks you to go pick some lilies for him before he helps you find the cabin and all that stuff. And this is, we're not traveling anywhere, it's just loading out of Bree Town. I have very slow internet at the moment because my husband's also playing games with his friends, which is the clicky-clacky you can hear in the background if you can. But he asks you to pick some lilies, and that actually is following the book when all of the hobbits are in the old forest and they fall asleep against old Great Man Willow. And he starts, hobbits can run faster than other classes. Does that include with your horse? Does it? That's really cool. If it does, that also affect your horse? But what was I saying? Oh yeah, they fall asleep against Great Man Willow or Old Man Willow, and he starts like bringing them under his roots and stuff like that to either kill them or eat them or whatever. I guess he's turning them into food. Doesn't include mounts. Yeah. Is this? Yes, this way. And Tom Bombadil runs up and he says, oh, and well, obviously he rescues him, and then he says, oh, I was just gathering lilies to bring to my wife. And then of course in the game he asks you to go gather lilies, and that's why.
What can I do for you?
So he only saved them because he happened to be passing by the river so that he could gather those lilies. It helps fellowship members with you. You see leaves flying off the ground. Oh my god, I've seen that so many times in this game and never connected it with it having anything to do with hunters. Again, how have I been playing this game for 14 years? And there's so much I don't know. Either way. Okay, I must confess that I do not know where Radagast was bound when he left here, other than eastward into the Lonelands. I do know that he was concerned with lightning, which he saw upon the peak of Weathertop. One of my kinsmen, Candaith, has already journeyed to Weathertop to investigate. Perhaps Radagast has joined him there, If you wish, my horse would bear you to Candace's camp. Yes, please.
What do you need?
Let's go. Bye. Okay, to Weathertop we go, and we've already been to this camp, technically. Which was where you go to end the Before the Shadow, or like, I think it's technically the second to last or something, some such thing, quest in the Before the Shadow questline. Oh, this isn't a fast travel. We're just kind of going. That's chill too. And yeah, actually, also in Fellowship. I can't remember if they talk to Radagast. I think technically... Do the hobbits meet Radagast? I know obviously you do in the book meet Radagast because Gandalf speaks with him. And Radagast effectively warns him. Or it doesn't warn him. He's somewhat gullible at first. He is the one who tells Gandalf that Saruman wants to speak with him. And doesn't realize that it's because Saruman wants to trap him if he doesn't agree to work with him. This is gonna be a minute. Well, I hope everybody's having a good time. I very literally only just got the number a very long ride. It is a very long ride. That's okay though. I only just got enough followers to set up things like emotes and chat rewards and all of those things. And I did accept the ads thing. I have no intention of really making money off of streaming. I'm just having a good time with it. So if you guys get annoyed by it, please let me know. I've never done it before. Like what was reading with a party of 7. Hi! Hi, hello, how are you? Thank you for the raid. I really appreciate it. It's nice to see you. Hi to everyone. Yay, another raid! Hello, good, thanks. Hope you and your stream are going well. Thank you, we are. We're on a very long ride right now that I was not anticipating to be a very long ride. I just got raided, I think only like, what, 10 minutes ago? Maybe not even. By Jaded, was it by? It was by Jaded Sage, which was an adorable, surprise. But, what was I about to say? Oh, I'm gonna say exactly the same thing that I just said 10 minutes ago when Jaded Sage rated, which is that we are fast-tracking the epic questline very poorly, because I like to read all of the dialogue and talk about all of the lore. I've been playing this game for a long time. I've been reading these books for a long time. I reread them constantly. I'm very lucky to say that I've just reread Fellowship of the Ring, like, not even before. I think I finished it just around the same time that I was starting streaming for the first time. And so I'm super fresh with all of the story and plot, and that's been so nice for doing all these quests and reading all the dialogue and getting all of like those little side things, the tidbits that you might not have thought of otherwise. I'm having so much fun talking about them. We finished the Before the Shadow prologue, which was my first time ever playing it. I went all the way through it, and because there isn't really a proper tie-in story-wise, I decided to go all the way back. We're doing the Unwanted Guest, or we started with the Unwanted Guest prologue, where it ties in all of those like tutorial prologues that all the races get. We're starting from there and moving our way into the rest of the storyline. Have to rewatch Fellowship of the Ring, such a great movie. That is a November classic for me, is I always do just a whole marathon. I choose one day and I marathon all of the movies. And of course, that means in one day you end up crying like, what, 8 or 9 different times. But it's worth it. Yeah, that's incredible. They're all incredible movies. And so, but the books too are they're so wonderful. And so I've just been talking all about the different lore tie-ins and every other thing that I know about it. Need to read the books. They are, well, okay, they're a lot. They're not for everyone. I think they're incredible, but that's because I grew up reading them. Some people sort of find them a little on the sleepy side. And that's fine. I do not fault people for that. It's definitely a class of books that can be, I don't know, one of my friends called them like, it's a run-on story. It's not, it doesn't really have those like story beats the same way a lot of other book series do. And I can't fault them for that because it's true. But they are really, really well written. I love the way that Tolkien describes things. He really fleshes out Middle-earth so incredibly well. It's wonderful. So yes, you should read them. If you like reading, then you absolutely should read them. Okay, current quest.
What do you need?
Candace says, Radagast the Brown? I have not seen him and know not of his passing, but there is a cold and a shadow that has come to these lands of late.
What do you need?
Ceradan's word comes late to the Lone Lands. If Radagast the Brown passed into these lands, then perhaps hope is not lost in this place. I have returned only recently from a journey in lands far to the east, lands held firmly in the grip of evil. When I returned from that journey, I learned to my dismay that evil does not stir in the east alone. Goblins now roam to the south, while their larger and more ferocious cousins among the orcs spread through the weather hills like a festering plague. I must find the main body of the orcs. If you will assist me in driving back the enemy in these hills, I will begin the search for Radagast the Brown. What say you? Oh, Black Boa, thank you for the follow. Doughboy, thank you for the follow also. Sorry, I am still trying to get my alert sounds to work out correctly. And Cyber Angel, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. If you guys are still here, I hope you're still here to hear me say thank you. I need to, again, like I said, I think I will consistently be needing to figure out how to get streaming to work. Okay, and I think I'm gonna have to go like this so that I can see my enemies because they're too low leveled to show up as the helpful little red dots. Where do I want to go? Oh, everywhere. Oh, that's such a wide area. Okay, defeat melee land orcs. I know that there is some. Where is he? He's back there. So if I go crest over here, there are some in that little valley. My pleasure. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated, truly. Okay. Do I even have the slightest inkling of... Oh, wait. I'm supposed to have the ability to find orcs. There we go. White Hand Pillager. Sure. Interesting. I've quite literally never used that before. Okay. Wow. Deep bestowed. Defeat orcs. That is so cool. Go this way then, because he was generally in this area-ish. Oop. How helpful is that? Where is he? This way? I think this might be my new favorite thing about... Well, it isn't my favorite thing about being a ranger. I do also really like... Oh. Is there another one right here? No, that was just him being dead. I do also really like the ability to fast travel to so many places. And an exploration deed! That was the #1 thing that I wanted to do as soon as I finish the entire quest line, I'm gonna have which is ages from now, by the way. I really want to do an exploration deed like series. I'll probably come up with some random things to talk about because it's mostly just gonna be riding around on my horse everywhere. But I want to do all the exploration deeds and really explore the area and the land and find everything. The local quests will... Oh, yeah, let's go to him. Oh no, I lost him. Oh, do I? Oh! Okay, just a broken ankle, that's fine. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I just want to go explore all the areas, see what everything like looks like. The local quests often take you through so much of the what there is to find in exploration deeds. But if you're fast tracking the main quest, you don't really get to do all of that. But there's so much to see, so much really cool stuff, like lore rise, obviously, within the exploration deeds, within everything that you're exploring. And then there's also just so much to appreciate that the developers made that I really want to. You're doing great for just starting to stream. A lot of times streaming feels like you're talking to yourself, but rest assured people do listen. Thank you. I think I never really thought of myself as much of a talker. But then I started working from home almost full time. I do go to the office a couple times a week, but I'm home alone. It's just me and Excel. And I've learned that when you're just on your own for hours and hours out of the week, your capacity to yap increases tenfold. Where are the ranged orcs? That's what I'm wondering. But also it helps that I'm totally. It helps that I'm. Oh wow! I didn't find anything. I'm talking about Lord of the Rings, and also playing Lord of the Rings Online, which happen to be two of my favorite things. Which makes it... What line of work are you in? I work in finance. I am a senior accountant. I used to just be a regular accountant. It's me and Excel all day. I used to do like regular accounting, where you're like doing all of the transactions, and it's mostly like bookkeeping. But I actually mostly do review and reporting now, where I'm like building a lot of algorithms and stuff in Excel, and then reviewing the work of the accountants who are doing the bookkeeping that I used to do. And so, as I'm sure you can guess, when it's just you and Excel for hours and hours every day, like I said, the capacity to yap goes crazy. Graduating with accounting degree as well used to be in my life too. That's incredible. Well, hi, fellow accountant, sort of, I guess, if you only used to be one. My degree wasn't in accounting. It was in, I got a Master's of Science in Finance. But I decided while I was getting that degree, that white hand orcs. I don't know where the ranged ones are. I decided that finance wasn't for me. I did so much stuff and studied so much stuff for financial advising and all of that, and I hated it. Was I good at it? Yeah, I got the degree, but I did not like it one bit. And I think it was really, we had the opportunity to speak to financial advisors, like who were just actively doing that in their line of work and had been at it for a while. And the way that they talked about their day-to-day life and what their work-life balance was like and stuff like that. They were like, oh yeah, you make tons of money. It's the best. It's so cool. I don't have a life. It sounded awful. Okay, these are not ranged. I wonder if, has my area decreased? It has. But yeah, hearing them talk about how it was their whole life. They wake up at 6 a.m. And it was that, like, we see it all over TikTok, or at least I see it, and maybe that's because of my schooling, but like the finance guy, you know, the annoying finance guy, where it's all he does. It's just that and I don't know, fantasy football. That's the only thing that they care about. Accounting can be rough too, depending on where you work. Oh, you started at Deloitte. Deloitte is rough. I have friends who work there. Yeah, Deloitte is a vast, I would say, arguably one of the biggest accounting and auditing firms in the United States, at least. And they are hardcore. I interviewed at Deloitte, and again, actually, I interviewed at Deloitte and ultimately did not continue interviewing there. Because of the way they talk about what the work is like. Oh, there's a foul arrow. Thank you very much. I greatly esteem a proper work-life balance. Lead master, pillager, foul arrow. Alright, everybody attack me, that's fine. Easy. Sniper, that's distant. Dodge a bullet for sure. Hey, exactly. That's the thing when it comes to like any finance related job. The more they can work you, the more they're gonna pay you. So I probably would have paid off all my student loans faster, but I don't think I would have been very happy for it. And in fact, ultimately, the main reason that I work from home is that I have a heart condition. It would have destroyed me. Even when I used to work full time in the office, because like everybody else on my team does. I got sick so often, so I had to stop and start working from home. I can't imagine what it would be like if I was working for a company that demands so much of you hours-wise. Do I just want to wait for them to... I just need one more. Right hand. Ah, oh, pillager. Can you respawn, please? But yeah. So, I do love Excel though. I love Excel and I love math. And the fact that they are, like, it's a very, I would say, mentally taxing type of work. I'll just kill you because I have a deed for it. Which makes games like this, which you can play in such a laid back, no stakes kind of way. It makes it the perfect type of game for me. Man, they are really not respawning at all. Pillager. Foul arrow. Let me kill you. So I can just mindlessly yap. And hopefully be a halfway decent background sound for whoever's watching this stream. And then have just a good time playing a comfort game that I really enjoy. How far away is this? Not far away. Wow, so not far away. I could have just turned around and killed all of them and it would have taken 2 seconds, and I went all over the veil instead. Ooh, let's go down this way and not die from the fall. There we go. Canyoneering. Okay.
How can I be of service?
I thank you, but my thanks are tempered with concern. I've never seen a force of orcs like this in Ariador before today. Organized and well provisioned. They hold an encampment in an outlet within the Midgewater Pass and bear a strange charge on their banners and shields, one that I have not seen before. Their numbers at this camp are great, but the day may come when we can drive them howling from the lone lands. Not today, I fear, but perhaps not so far off. There is another matter that demands our attention, an urgent matter. We will see to the destruction of their camp in the Midgewater Pass later.
How can I be of service?
Happy to find you. Hope you have a great rest of your stream. Bedtime. Good night. Thank you so much for stopping in, Black Boa. It was wonderful speaking with you. And I definitely hope to hear from you soon. If you stream, I would love to watch. You do stream. You were a raider. Thank you so much for stopping in. Okay. As I began my search for Radagast near the Midgewater Pass, I witnessed an orc messenger depart in great haste. Quickly, I followed, trailing him eastward along the shoulder of the hills and then south. But my search was interrupted. I could follow no further, for foul Corbane circled above, and to be discovered would do greater injury to our work here than I can permit. Once again, I must call upon your aid. The messenger likely carries with him orders to the outlying camps. If you can intercept the messenger, we may learn the nature of these orders. So armed, we will be better equipped to deal with the orc threat. Searching among the orc camps in Glum Hollow to the west, and search among the orc camps in Glum Hollow to the west, and return to me with the orders this messenger surely possesses. Goodness, I will seek sign of Radagast's passage elsewhere. Accept. You got it. Okay. Where am I going? Oh, immediately up this way. Easy. Alrighty, collect the orc orders. And is this yet again? Do I just kill someone? Or are there orders to find? That is the question. Let's see if they show up as items that I receive. Okay. Tablets. No. So maybe it's something I have to find. Oh, there you are. Hello, messenger. Wait, where did you go? Where did you go? I just saw the word messenger. Am I going insane? I am going insane. Gone insane. Past that point. You just attack you guys. Pillager, pillager. About arrow. I saw the word messenger. What on earth? He disappeared. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, there you are. I wonder what that was about. He totally had disappeared. Collected the orders. Back to the candy. That was odd, but I found him. Someone named Apex in this area is doing some serious damage. I love having the combat general chat on. Ren has died. I just noticed your account name. That's fantastic. Okay.
What do you need?
These orders are written in the Black speech, a tongue I've never desired to learn. I should have been prepared for this, but I hoped that we would learn something useful immediately. While you were seeking these orders, I followed signs of Radagast through the hills. I was not alone in this pursuit, as a patrol of orcs soon happened upon my location. I was forced to break off my pursuit, and I lost my bow as I evaded the orcs beneath the eaves of the wood. It was a close thing, a close encounter that yielded insight into the orcs' leadership. You did well for your part, and soon we will understand the intentions of these orcs, as well as their leadership. Okay. Chapter 3.
What do you need?
I would have easily evaded the orcs I pursued were it not for the ward master that traveled with them. Uzor, they called him, and gave to him what respect that their kind reserved for their strongest and fiercest warriors. It is likely that Uzor returned to Bleak Rift within the Midgewater Pass. That seems to be his domain. He must be slain, and whatever orders were given him recovered. Bleak Rift is northwest of here, on the northeastern edge of the Midgewater Pass, surrounded by a shallow body of water. Defeat Warmaster Uzor, and look for a letter of some kind near his person. Return to me victorious, and we will discuss further what must be done. Bleak Rift is likely to be a dangerous place. Be careful. I will continue my search for Radagast. You got it, dude. How far away is this? It is horse time! It is also take a sip time. I'm not gonna lie. Although it is annoying finding the orcs because they don't show up as available enemies because I'm so overleveled, getting around is way easier. And we are already at quest level 22. So we're only 10 levels above. Is there a way around here that's easier than this? Not really. Go down this way. Ooh. Let's go down this way to go down this way. We are, admittedly, actually smashing through this. We've been streaming for about an hour and 15 minutes. I get the feeling if we're going as quickly as we are, there's a very good chance it will only take one additional stream to get through this part. Where? Yeah, I'm just going all the way around. Let's go up. No, I can't go up. I have no idea. These hills are a maze, which is cool. There'd probably be a maze in real life. Is it annoying? Only only a little. I think it's more when I can't help but think about how realistic to actual life they are. It's so cool that I can't even be mad at how annoying it is. I don't know a different way anywhere to anything. I don't know where I'm going at all. I'm back where I started. I'm gonna go around the other way. Is it this way? In through here? Maybe? Probably not. This is a serious drop right here. Here is a shallow body of water. Is this correct? Where am I going? The answer is no. I don't know where to go or how. There's another person who frequents this stream named Deathman, who unfortunately had to deal with me not knowing how to find anything for like an hour and a half. during one of my earliest streams. Okay, the arrow says we are pointed in the right direction. I was going correctly. I feel like I am. Is this when this is? See, but this is when it starts saying I'm not going in the right direction. How? I just want to get there, yo. Would you like help? No, 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 no. Let me fail. Let me be difficult. I don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. Yeah, see, that does feel like the right direction. But it's not. It can't be. Am I supposed to go up the river? Does it tell me where to go? Northwest. You know what? Let's see if I go this way. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Oh. Oh. Yeah. That's okay. It happens. At least I can walk right past these guys. Sleep hasn't happened yet because the kitty wants attention? Bowtie Bandit! You have a kitten? Or a cat who is perpetually a kitty, which is the case for us. And I wouldn't question it if that was the case for you as well. Okay, archers, archers, archers. Probably have to go all the way up this way. Oh my god, Vala is raiding with a party of 25. Hi, Vala. That's wonderful. Hi, everybody. It's so nice to see you. Feanor is back. Feanor, but also Morgoth? I've heard enough about the Morgothians. But I bet you have 3 kittens. 3 kittens or cats? I need the clarification. I have 2 cats. I don't think anyone will be surprised when I tell you that their names are Strider and Bard. But oh my god, Vala, thank you so much for reading. I actually finally got to watch one of your streams. I think it was either yesterday or the day before, and it was so fun. Fully grown cats who are always kitties. But yeah, thanks. Hi everybody, it's so nice to see you. I've been poorly fast tracking the epic questline, which is to say that I take too many pauses to talk about I came into, I heard enough about the Morgothian Sag. So I'm fast tracking the epic questline for the first time ever, playing Hunter for the first time ever. I am super lore heavy, super dialogue heavy. I'm doing a very poor job of the fast tracking part of doing the epic questline because I take so much time to pause and talk about it and just chat about other stuff too. And something that you guys narrowly missed approximately 2 minutes ago is that I also get lost all the time. I've been playing this game since 2011 and that hasn't helped me. I will continue to get lost all the time. Nonetheless, we are very much enjoying the story and getting all of the dialogue and all of that stuff. And at the moment, we are killing War Master Uzor on behalf of Candy. That should be. I should set up some kind of bot or something like that. Val has a soundbite playable via chat command loss. That's incredible. I love that. So maybe I'm not the only one. Yeah, man. Oh, is someone else attacking? Oh no, that was just his death sound. I just got enough followers a handful of days ago to set up things like the emotes and chat rewards and stuff like that. All I do is get lost all day. Dude, it's problematic. And I think so I'm having enough fun just trying to like create emotes for the first time. If anybody's been set up a follower, did someone follow me? Mistborn, that's what it was. If Mistborn, if you're still here, thank you for following me. I still need to figure out how to get the alert sounds because I can't hear them. I heard the first one earlier today and then they turned off. But for those who have followed, I've been creating emotes. So I've got hi and I've got lore time that I created, which are my two favorites. I plan to create even more. I set up a handful of chat rewards if you guys wanted to use those. Morgoth is sus. It's great to see you guys are getting along well. So for anybody who has rated or has followed or anything like that, please feel free to use the new emotes. But I would love to get some kind of stream bot set up with different commands and stuff like that, just because they're so fun. It's fun, a quick, easy way to engage without having to come up with something to say, which is normally my issue when I'm participating in chat in someone's stream. You're most welcome. Across stages as you were rated earlier, discussing accounting work. LOTRO and accounting, y'all are my nerds. Yep. Yes. I think that's one of my favorite things about working in a nerdy line of work is that my coworkers and I all tend to have pretty similar interests and such. And even if we aren't already into all the same things, we can share things with each other and often end up liking all the same stuff, which is so fun. How did I end up down here? I need to go across there. But yeah, so I finished the Before the Shadow prologue for the first time, which was so incredible, so well written, and I had a wonderful time. And at the moment, I went back because hello LOTRO. Uh-oh, Val's here. Yes, hi Deathman, hi. I was just talking about you actually, and how you had to deal with me getting lost all the time. Shucky is currently on a 3-stream streak. That's incredible. Morgan. I love that you guys all know each other. All these people in Twitch who have been participating in Twitch streams and stuff like that for so long. It seems like you all recognize each other, which is actually so sweet and fun. But so finished Before the Shadow prologue, but it doesn't tie in immediately or like in a streamlined type of way with the main quest line. So I decided for lore purposes and story purposes and just because it's cool to go all the way back to the Unwanted Guest prologue, and we're working our way back up and through. So I'm way over leveled right now, but the story is good and we're getting to explore areas that we haven't previously gotten to, and I have gotten myself lost. No surprise. I'm trying to find my way back out of this camp towards Candy. Vala thinks Ungoliant is a cuddly pet. Hey, every creature needs a home. Every creature needs love and a home. Okay, so making our way back. Oh, I know this camp. Yeah, it's the one that's like right behind where Candaith is. Which you need to go through, I think, only the one time for the main quest line. Which is why I have so much trouble with it. But also, everything in the Weather Hills gets me lost. They're naturally quite labyrinthian. I think we made it out. We did. We finally did. That wasn't nearly as difficult as finding the way in. And of course I'm gonna go an awkward way to get back to Candaith, because why wouldn't I? Forest route goes through here? It does, yes. Actually, we took the horse route is when we were doing, we were in Bree Town after talking to Gandalf, and he said, "Oh, Strider's not here. Go find Candace." We took the free horse over here. And I thought it was swift travel. I probably would have used some kind of other way to get here faster if I had known better. Still stuck trying to find Bingo Boffin's treasure chest in the Lowlands. Yeah, the caches. It's geocaching. Bingo Boffin did geocaching. I love it.
What do you need?
Okay. Another letter written in the black speech, and its meaning evades me as did that of its fellow. This one, however, bears the mark of the white hand. I must know what message this letter bears. This is not a task for you. I have finally discovered information on the whereabouts of Radagast, but there is something that you should see first. Oop, choose one. They're probably underleveled. I'm overleveled. Ooh! Oh, but it doesn't have the buffs. I'll consider it.
What do you need?
As I was returning from the lands to the east, the night sky over Weathertop was lit by bright flashes of white light akin to lightning, yet no clouds darkened the sky, and of thunder there was no sound. I think that no ordinary storm visited Amansul that night. I ask you to search the ruins atop Weathertop and see if there is anything to find, my friend. If you find anything out of the ordinary, return to me immediately. Is the one time the horseshoe is useful? Okay, I never take the correct way up to Weathertop because I always forget where it is. Let's see though, because it looks, you know, I think it's this, but I always find myself just like climbing the mountain instead of walking the path. But if you get to the top of Weathertop, that counts. That's good enough. Like, go up here, and then go up here. There should be a pathway somewhere. But do I know where? No. Here it is. And this is how I do it, every time. I make my way up, and then I find the path, and then I take it. Oh shoot, or I die. Oh, I should have died. Okay. This is ultimately the path, though. Oh, and I'm so slow because I broke my ankle. I deserve to die way more often than I do these days. I was just checking. It's been an hour and a half already. Trick is to bounce off the walls. Yeah, I do the, like, you scooch forward, and then once you start falling too fast, you, like, push the back arrow, or S. Scooch forward, and scooch back. I convince myself that it slows me down. I really think that it does. Let's go this way. Such an off-beaten path. Hey. You gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, did I take the wrong way again? No, I don't know what you're talking about. The road less traveled. And it does make all the difference to my ankles, specifically. Don't jump down the wall and live. It's the switchbacks. There we go. Now I am actually on the right path. Two roads diverged on the Weathertop. 6 different halfway put together paths diverge on the Weathertop. And boy howdy do they get me mixed up. But again, it really doesn't take much. Okay. But we're here. We made it. Did I just take the wrong way again? No, we're good. And into it. Okay. Here. Rune covered rock. Which is also from Fellowship, except rather than us finding it. Oh, what did I just miss that saying? You take a rubbing of the runes on the rock and put it in your pack. And then we just go right back down the hill. Just a little fetch quest, honestly. But at least we got to see Weathertop. Do you guys want to see Weathertop? Take a look at this. Where's the best view? Is it this way? Oh, the Criban are mad at me. Here's the view. Look at that, guys. It's way better in the day. I'm sorry. But it is really cool. Kudos to the developers. Gee. That's not the way down. There is an exit. Here it is. If I were feeling a little more jumpy, I would leapfrog it back down. Felon Dirac? Either way, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. I hope to see you on future streams. I think I want to turn my music louder. I keep like turning my character to see where the switchbacks are and keep not finding them. I'm getting ahead of myself because I see where the arrow is. There is something about Weathertop where it like takes you around so much that you get further away from Candate as you get closer, technically, because you're making your way down. Okie dokes. Get dizzy. Oh man, no wonder I'm yawning. It's 10 p.m. here. But I've only been at it for an hour and a half. I really wish I could do super, super long streams. If I could forego responsibility, I would. Dramamine is your friend on Weathertop. Oh my god. So I have a fun story about Dramamine. I left the country for the first time. I live in the United States. I left the country for the first time to visit a friend of mine who moved to Italy. Some girlfriends and I went to go visit her. And one of my friends gets horrible, horrible, horrible travel sickness. Like cars, planes, boats, trains, everything. If she's on something that moves, she will feel ill. And so she brought Dramamine with her, but it was not nearly enough for the super long flight. And like all the like cars that we were taking everywhere when we were in Italy. So we had to go to an Italian pharmacy and get more Dramamine for her. And we found out while we were there that the literal translation from like whatever the drugstore version in Italy of Dramamine is, the translation from whatever they call it into English, in English quite literally means bad from travel. And so now every single time if she goes anywhere or if she's not feeling well, she has like a tummy ache or something, we'll always be like, oh, are you feeling bad from travel? I love it so much. I wish I could remember what the original word was, or like I think it was 2 words. I love it.
What can I do?
Bad from travel is going to be a part of my personal zeitgeist forever. Ah, have you found something? Let me see this rock rubbing you have made. The runes are common, but I do not know what they signify. I'm afraid this does not tell me much of the lightning, but it tells me something of the source. Likely the same person responsible for sending you to me, aka Gandalf. Solo.
What can I do?
I have news of Radagast, but I must ask you once again for assistance here. The letter you recovered from Bleak Rift speaks of the orcs' true goals, taking control of Amansul. Orc forces are to move toward the crest of Amansul under cover of night and will move in a large group, establishing small units along the path from that larger force. We cannot stand against a force when they are assembled, but we can once they are splintered. They wish to establish a base that will allow them advantage over the entirety of the Lonelands. We must foil their plans. Return to me when you are ready. Together we shall scale Amansul and defeat Rigul, their leader, before he can carry out his master's will. Absolutely, which means it's time for an instance. If you are prepared, I will lead the way. We must be swift, else the orcs may succeed at whatever foul mischief they have planned. I think it's more than mischief.
Weathertop, once a watchtower.
I think
of the
mischief is a light
now
word
a refuge
for what they're up to.
orcs. Candide the Rangers
We
strive
must
to
make
break their
haste.
foothold.
We have the leaders of these Uruk-hai cornered like rats upon the slopes of Weathertop. If we can defeat them, we may yet break the will of this warband and drive them whimpering to their masters in the south. Be prepared for anything. Oh, okay. Their leaders have all gathered on the hill. Okay. Oh. I started fighting before I should. Gosh, I love being OP on these quests. Oh. One hit and they're down. You'll pay for that. This torch may prove useful. Take up the torch. Okie dokes. Perhaps we can light a fire, use the torch on the wood. Oh. Draw their attention to split the forest. Ah, Candide, you're so smart. That's like actual war tactics. Alright. I'm assuming he's gonna have me do that more than once. Yeah, there's another torch up here. Okay. Do it again. Oh, okay. The path diverges ahead. I shall follow the trail to the right. You follow the path to the left. If all goes well, we will meet again upon the peak of Weathertop. Wait until I have passed from sight before you proceed. Remember, we must defeat the leaders of this warband if we are to discourage them. Use the torches you find on the unlit pyres along the path. They may draw the attention of nearby orcs. Need to log in and check my legendary track since it resets in 2 days. Ooh, yeah, you should. TV Sode, defeat goblins. We'll meet at the crest of Weathertop. I'm running out of torch time. Oh, wait, I was supposed to wait. Am I actually supposed to wait? Okay, if you come across Bub, Hosh, or Moose, take him down. You got it, dude. Let's light this guy. Get some people angry. Nothing. think it's very helpful, but even though they're low leveled for me, because they will aggro in this instance regardless, they're still showing up as red dots. Is that everyone? Yes. Do I need to bother with the torches? I think that's more useful for like fellowship quests when it's actually a challenge, rather than when you're just working your way through easily. You only needed to open the one gate. I wonder if it's this gate. Probably is. Good timing. Okay. That is locked. Oh, hello, Buposh. Goodbye, Buposh. Am I going the wrong way again? I am. What am I doing? Where do I go? This way? Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm dead. I'm okay.
Oh, come on. Did I just set something on fire? This one, maybe? Probably not. This one. Oh, I need another torch.
Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Sorry, if you guys hear a voice, that's my husband. He's playing Valheim with his friends, which frankly, I can't even blame him or any of them for being as obsessed with it as they are, because it's such a fun game. It really, Valheim is the kind of game that sucks you in for hours and hours and hours. Okay. Oh, wargs. Dogs. Gosh, I was just up here, and none of you guys were here. How did you set up these encampments so quickly? Oh, am I fighting someone still? Oh, I am. Hi, buddy. Oh, you almost killed me. Get out of here. It's the fire that almost killed me. TV stowed. Defeat the wargs. So, in the book, where we are now, is that Strider got the hobbits out of the Prancing Pony. They made their way into the Lone Lands, which was quite a trek. Mostly because it was their first time really trekking the hobbits. And then they make their way to Weathertop because that's where they were supposed to meet Gandalf. Or I'm sorry, I don't think they were expecting to meet Gandalf there, but they saw the rune that Gandalf left. And Strider looked at it and thought, ah, I think that this was left by Gandalf. Which of course, you now speaking to Candaith is the same part of that story. And then his response to that is like, what I think this means is that we need to get the F out of here and keep going. And of course, as they leave there, they're being followed by the Nazgul, which results in Frodo getting super stabbed. But we're not there yet, technically. We're only at the part where they just realized that Gandalf left the rune. You have done well. Better than I, it appears. Yeah, you're injured. Uruk-hai and orcs nearly bested me, and my wounds run deep. But you must not concern yourself with me now. Beyond that gate is the Uruk who leads this force. Pass through the gate and defeat him. We cannot allow the orcs to have a hold in the north. Okay. Okay. Oh, wait. Where did he go? Did you just go somewhere else? Oh, there we go. Okay. We're making her to stop the enemy should they decide to flee. I totally lost you there, Candy. Pick up the pace, you sluggards. Or just die real fast. I will not be beaten. Feel the might of the Uruk-hai! Not likely. Mountain troll, cool. Uruk-hai mountain troll. Oh, there's a new bowmaster. All of them done. Oh, Candave, you poor thing. What's this? Be bestowed. Defeat trolls. My wounds are grievous, but I shall recover. Come, we shall return to my camp. Nice. That's done. Something has stirred orcs and goblins to new purpose and brings them out of the wild.
What do you need?
Do not concern yourself with the orcs that remain. This far removed from the Southlands, they will dwindle and become only a small danger to travelers through the lowlands. We have won a pivotal battle, my friend. You have earned some rest, I think, for the great threat posed by these orcs is now finished. Now let me aid you in your endeavor to find Radagast the Brown. Okay. I don't need a mace. Oop, this one's better. Oh, it doesn't have the buffs, but it is a lot more armor. So I think I'm gonna wear Candace's
How can I be of
pants.
service?
Weird. Ooh, they look better though, with the shoes at least. Okay. I managed to track Radagast south and there met friends, the Eglain, who make some ruins here in the lowlands their home. They are solitary and quiet people, having shunned societal obligation for a simple life eked out here. The few that do venture towards the more civilized areas of the world are still different from most you will ever meet. Because of this nature, they are truly wary of anyone who wishes to traffic with them or their allies, and it seems that Radagast has enlisted their aid, not only now, but at some time in the distant past. I fear that you will need to earn the right to speak with Radagast. I have done what part I can. My horse will take you south and west to the Forsaken Inn. There you should seek an audience with Gaderick Muntz. He will know your name. Be safe. I will
What do you need?
take your horse, because that's a relatively short ride, honestly. Okay, it has been an hour and 51 minutes of streaming. It's 10:15 p.m. I can go for, I'll go up to around 2 hours. I'll do a little bit more. We'll find a good stopping point. But this is just my fun little forewarning. I think I'm gonna stop soon. I say that. Who's to say? This is my first time with this character going inside the Forsaken Inn. Have I said hi to the stable master here? I have. That's good. I wonder if I could figure out how to raid. I don't know how to when ending a stream. I should look that up. I've gotten so many beautiful raids, especially today. I think I've gotten more today than I ever have before. I should really figure out how to rate other people so I can pass it along. Okay, Candide is a good man who has taken a chance by giving us his word that you can be trusted. For his sake and our continued friendship with him, I hope that you are worth the risk. We are a simple people who wish to remain apart from society, but there are efforts that all must undertake to survive, and we will ask you for your assistance to prove that you are worthy. You're gonna make me help people, aren't you?
Woe to me.
You have toiled long, and we are grateful for all that you have done. You appear to have the best intentions towards our people. For this, we will grant you the request you ask. Wow, I must have already had enough reputation or something like that.
Help me.
That's gotta be what it is. Okay. Have I been patient? I don't think I've been patient. Okay, you have been patient. You must understand we are a solitary people. We hold our friends dear to us and protect them as we can. Radagast is such a friend, and here at the behest of our leader to aid us with the terror emerging from a long slumber. He has taken residence in the ruins of Oscaruth, the place we call home. You are welcome to make the journey to the east. The ruin is north of the Great East Road before the road snakes between the northern and southern swamp. Seek Radagast within the tower. Perhaps there is a way that you can aid him, as he will surely aid you. Sounds good. Wow, so it had to have been like you've got a good enough reputation. And then that man says you've been patient. All I did was walk in the door. I haven't gone there yet, which means we have to go by horse. Let's see, do you already have a horse over there? Am I so lucky? Wortley? Wow, that's an unfortunate last name.
Greetings.
No, you don't. I have to go say hi to them. So we're gonna take a little trek. We're gonna go ourselves. Oop. Yeah. Ain't no thing. And we're watching the sunrise. We've got 4 dawn happening right now. Have you guys ever tried to make this jump with your horse? I can't do it. I always fail. You fall just short. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise. I'm so grateful to the artists who worked in this game, working so hard to make it just incredibly beautiful. And I've got to say, so I live in the Phoenix Desert. The Lowlands really speaks to me because it looks like my backyard. So maybe I'm just particularly partial. I'm very partial towards going through the Lowlands. Feels like home. Like especially these the grasses. It's just so accurate. I think that's why I'm always so impressed. Like, you don't get a landscape like this just by messing around and adding whatever. Whoever made these landscapes, like, knows about landscapes. What types of plants would be in certain areas. Types of plants you would find around each other. The dispersing of them. It's just so impressive. Oh yeah, I'm in a leveled area now. Wow, I can actually fight people. Arizona, you said? Yeah. Yep. Not that I intend to dox myself. The greater Phoenix metropolitan area. Which is massive. I think technically all of the Phoenix metropolitan area falls within Maricopa County. It's huge. It's the majority of Arizona. But it's the Sonoran Desert, which looks quite a lot like this. Although this is definitely greener. You know a disproportionate number of players from Phoenix. That's funny. I know very few. Must be something in the lack of water out there. Yeah. No, the thing is, living in the desert, you can't go outside very much. We're all inside playing video games because it's one of the handful of things that we can do. That's actually something we're at the time of year where I start noticing this again, and it's something that happens every year. So one of the joys of living in the desert is that when it's summer, it's too hot to go outside. You're inside the whole time. But when it's winter, suddenly it's like what we would consider nice weather. It still gets really cold at night here just because the ground doesn't hold on to heat. It normally doesn't have to. So it gets pretty chilly at night. At the moment, we're in the low 50s outside right now. So it is cold, but during the day when the sun is out, it's beautiful and you want to be outside all the time. So I get this like opposite thing from the majority of the rest of the world, where because it's so hot during the summer, I am indoors. And then because it's so nice out during the winter, I'm out of doors. So I get tan during the winter and paler during the summer. And I've noticed I had to switch the makeup foundation that I was using to the one shade darker one that I use during the winter. Over here, the non-path path. And then say hello to the stable master. Uni. I need more questline that's with the dwarves just because I love them so much. Okay. And then once you go in here, this area is so cool, by the way. Just this idea of like people who decided to just F off from the rest of the world and live by themselves in the middle of the effectively high desert area. And they make quite a little group of themselves. Okay. Why are you... You're later. Goodbye. Deed bestowed. Defenses of the Lowlands. Another exploration deed. I was much earlier in this stream talking about how one of my goals way down the line, after I've finished the entire epic quest line, my goal is to just mess around, come up with like a lot of random topics to talk about, because I'll mostly be on my horse the whole time, and do all of the exploration deeds. And every time I gather more of these deeds, I know I intend to finish it eventually. Hi, Radagast. It's good to finally meet you in game. The Elaine let you in, did they? I have been expecting you, though sooner rather than later. You have in fact taken your time. I have not. I understand you found something upon Weathertop. This rubbing, I do believe it is a G rune, a mark oft used by Gandalf the Grey, another of my order. I guessed from the description of those 3 lines that he was at Amansul on October the 3rd, not but a few days past. I too saw the lightning upon Weathertop, and fear that Gandalf found trouble there. I have not seen him since we parted at Sarn Ford, so I can tell you no more of him or his travels. Of this place I can tell you much, but make reason of very little. Oh, selection. Gloves. Ooh. Way better armor, but not as good buffing. But I'll choose them and maybe wear them later.
Will you help me?
Do you have any cap level tunes? Seen Umbar and Herod's Desert yet? I don't have any cap level tunes. Way back, and I'm talking like 7 or 8-ish years ago, I got to the level cap. But that was on an old account, which, I don't know, I lost access to it. This character, this account is 8 years old now, as you can tell by my little Or can you even see that with the way that I have the camera right now? You can't see my character. But the nice little framing it does around your character's face up in the upper left corner is the 8-level or 8-year anniversary token thing, which was when I started this account. By the mission stables at level 10. Yeah, I should go. I really am. Again, like right now I'm trying poorly at fast tracking the epic questline because I've actually never finished it. I have level capped, I think, twice before on my old account. And ever since then, over the past 8-ish years, I'll create a character, and it's always some new race or class that I've never tried before, although I do have a habit of going either lore master or champion pretty regularly. I'll be like, I'm gonna try a new race, and then do a class that I've always done, and it feels almost exactly the same. Except the tutorial is different. And then I'll get somewhere up into like the level 70s or 80s, and then I'll drop off because I've picked up like another game that came out recently, or that's actually almost always what it is. Another game comes out, I play that game, and then I play another game, and then I think, oh, it's been a month and a half and I want to play LOTRO again, and I'll start a brand new character because I'm a fool. So earlier this year in March, we switched over the servers. I was playing a bunch of other games. I was deep in RuneScape this summer. Old school RuneScape. And then because the new servers started, I decided not only that I wanted to stream, but that I wanted to start a brand new character and actually finish the questline. So I'm gonna finish the questline, probably cap out my level. But as soon as I'm done with the main questline, my goal is to do all the exploration deeds, because if you're doing the local quests around like whatever areas you're in, for the most part it'll get you around to the majority of the exploration areas, but if you're fast tracking just the epic quest, you'll miss most of them. And I love them. I love seeing them. I love the lore that they hold. I'm really impressed by the developers having made them. All this extra stuff. Completely unnecessary, but completely cool. River Hobbit, Lore Master is good. I agree. So that's my goal. And I'll just come up with, I have so much to say about Lord of the Rings, but also everything. So I'll come up with a handful of things to ramble on about for an hour and a half at a time. And we'll just go exploring and talk about the areas and whatever else I come up with. So that's my goal for a billion years from now when I finally finish this epic questline. Speaking of which, I should actually read the dialogue, which I always pause. I always fail to just get to it. Okay, the land itself is turning against us, and I know not the reason why. Even the shepherds are twisted shadows of their former selves. I speak of the bog prowlers, those that tend to the trees. Speaking of Lore Master, the bog guardian, favorite companion. If I can discern what is twisting the shepherds, I may be able to determine what is fouling the land. Bring me the moss that they use to line their nests. They roam the swamp to the east of here. Remember, I do not wish to harm the shepherds, no matter how confused they appear. They are innocent victims of the corruption and know not the harm they do. The bog guardians are good. We love the bog guardians. Okay, do I want to stop here? I'm in like a good area, and it has been over 2 hours. Not that I'm like in danger if I leave here, but I am finally around foes that do want to fight me. I think I will. I think I'll cut up here. Do I want to figure out really quickly how to raid someone? I have no idea how you do that. I will look it up. I will look up the directions on how to raid for my next stream, which will hopefully be later this week. In the meantime, I'm gonna call it. It was really wonderful getting so many raids, having so many people hang out while I play around for a little bit. /raid, then the name of the streamer. Oh, so I've just got to look up a streamer. Let's see who's actively playing LOTRO right now. Tux Remus, Hylian Jim, that's great. Regulus. Let's go with Hylian Jim just because that's such a fun name. / raid. How do you... I wonder if that'll work. Invalid username. Come on, man. Do I have to do the capitalization and everything? Thank you guys for bearing with me while I figure this out. Oh, come on. Let's see. It's cap specific. At 2. Oh, let's see. / raid. Come on. Invalid username. I think I'm just gonna search category, what are things online, and then I'll pick him. Perfect. Start raid. Okay, I'm gonna call it here. Have a good raid. Have a good rest of your evening or morning or daytime, wherever it is where you are. All 22 of you. Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for participating in the raid. Yeah, I definitely will stream again, and I get the feeling with how quickly this has been going that we will be done with this portion of this prologue and up to @level quests by the end of our next stream, which is fantastic. In the meantime, I hope you guys just have a good time. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.